Hey, so you're Ashley, right? I just wanted to say hi. I'm Christy, Sebastian's little sister. He gave me your phone number, so I figured I'd message you.
Oh, hi, Christy. I'm Ashley Shirakawa. It's really nice to hear from you. I know we haven't had a chance to meet in person yet, but I hope we'll get to sometime soon. So, to what do I owe the pleasure today? Was there something specific you wanted to talk about, or...?
Oh, no, nothing serious or anything like that. I was just kind of curious, honestly. Like, this is my big brother we're talking about. I just wanted to know what kind of person is gonna marry him, you know?
Ah, I see. That totally makes sense. I'd probably be curious too if I were in your shoes. And hey, I'm really looking forward to having a long, healthy, positive relationship with you, so if there's anything you want to ask me, go right ahead. Let the interview commence.
Yeah, I'd say an interview would be a really good way to describe this. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the important things, okay? For starters, tell me about your job. What line of work are you in?
Wow, this is actually really reminiscent of my first interview after college. So yeah, I work at a trading company. I'm in the admin department, so it's mostly office support stuff.
Office support stuff, you say? So you're not in any kind of high-ranking position or anything? No executive title? No managerial status?
Oh gosh, no, nothing like that. I'm not an executive or anything. I'm actually only working here through a temp agency, to be totally honest.
Wait, seriously? Okay, that's something. So, how exactly does someone in a temp job end up dating my brother? You do realize he works for a top-level firm, right? That's kind of a big gap. Doesn't that strike you as weird?
Yeah, I mean, I get that it might seem a little unexpected. Maybe I just got lucky. We actually met through a mutual friend. They introduced us, and, well, things kind of just clicked from there.
Huh. Well, it looks like you got exactly what you were after now, didn't you?
I'm sorry? I'm not really sure what you mean by that.
Alright, I guess I gotta be as direct as possible with you then, so here goes. Do you honestly believe you're good enough to be my brother's wife?
Wait, what? I'm not sure I follow what you're asking. Could you explain?
No, just answer the question. Do you actually think you deserve to be with him?
Okay, I'm just gonna be honest here. Asking me about my work, I can understand. But that question feels really hostile. Is there a reason you're coming at me like this?
Duh, of course there is. Sebastian is my brother, and I really, really love my brother. So when someone suddenly shows up and says they're gonna marry him, it's hard not to get protective. I just don't trust easily, especially when it comes to him.
Okay, well, I get being protective, but I would appreciate it if you could be a bit less aggressive with me. I'm not trying to scam him or anything like that. Sebastian and I are in this together because we genuinely love each other. This is real for both of us.
You honestly think I believe that crock of crap? There's no way my brother would seriously pick someone like you. Which brings me to my next question. What did you do to get him to propose to you? Did you threaten him? Guilt trip him? I don't know, trick him somehow?
What? No, that's absolutely not what happened. We're marrying each other because we both want to be married. That's it. There's nothing shady going on here.
Girl, please, this is so shady. I'm getting the chills. You're obviously just after his paycheck. Don't act like this is some fairy tale romance. I know, you want to quit your dull job and become a pampered housewife, but it is not gonna happen.
That's not true at all. I plan to keep working after we're married. And we've already talked about how we're gonna split household responsibilities. We're going to support each other, both financially and emotionally. That's the kind of marriage we want to build.
Yeah, well, when you were planning your little farce of an engagement, you forgot one very important thing. Me! I am his little sister, and as such, I'm telling you, this marriage is not happening.
It's really too bad that you feel that way, but I'm afraid our decision's not changing.
Yo, Ashley, just double-checking with you. We've been planning to go over to my parents' place to have a little celebration for the engagement next weekend. Is that still gonna work for you?
Yeah, of course. That's the plan. But wow, I'm already getting kind of nervous just thinking about it.
Wait, you're nervous? Seriously? Why, though?
I don't know, I guess I'm just nervous.
Hey, you've got nothing to worry about, I swear. They're super laid back compared to most people's parents. I'm sure you're gonna get along great.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Definitely one person in the household who is not on board with this.
Wait, what? Who are you talking about?
Your sister.
Christy? Did she say something to you?
I didn't mention it before, but remember how you said you gave her my contact info?
Oh yeah, she was really persistent about wanting it, so I ended up giving it to her.
Right, and honestly, I was kind of looking forward to talking to her. I thought it'd be nice to connect with someone from your family, you know? But it turns out she's really not a fan of me.
Not a fan? What's that mean?
Yeah, she basically told me she doesn't think I'm good enough to be your wife. And she was not subtle at all about her not accepting our relationship.
Oh man, I'm really sorry. That must have been a pretty awkward conversation to have with her.
No, it's okay. You don't need to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. It's just the things she said really stung. And I guess I'm still kind of disappointed about it.
Yeah, I get that. I can totally see why you'd feel that way. I really hoped you two could get along.
Honestly, so did I. But I hope you know this doesn't change how I feel about us. It's not like I'm suddenly having second thoughts or anything.
You're sure?
Absolutely. I actually told her straight up that no matter what she says, I'm marrying you. So yeah, there's about a 75% chance that she totally hates me now.
Man, I should have prepared you better for her. She's always had this kind of intense attachment to me. Even when we were kids, she was always hanging around me.
Still, it's sweet that you two were close. I think sibling bonds like that are really special.
It wasn't always like that, actually. Back in middle school, she used to get picked on by some of the guys in her grade.
Oh no, that's awful.
Yeah, but it wasn't like violent or anything. It was more like teasing that went too far. Anyway, I found out and told those guys off. I was 3 years older, so they backed off pretty quick. Ever since then, she's kind of looked up to me. That's probably where all this overprotectiveness comes from.
That makes a lot of sense.
Still, I didn't think she'd go so far as to oppose our marriage. She might even be there when we visit next week.
Yeah, I figured. But don't worry, if anything happens, I'll be ready.
And I'll speak up if I need to. I don't want things to turn ugly between you and her, but I also won't just let her make you feel unwanted. We're family now. We need to be honest with each other.
Exactly, and I'm gonna show them who I really am, so let's keep the plan as is, okay?
Yeah, same date and time. We'll do it together.
Christy, this was you, wasn't it?
Huh? What was me? If you're gonna accuse me of something, you're gonna have to be a bit more specific than that.
I just went to your parents' house and introduced myself for the first time to them. And thanks to you, it was one of the most awkward, uncomfortable, nail-biting experiences of my life.
What, so you didn't make a good impression on Mom and Dad, and somehow you're claiming that's my fault? Sorry, I can't help it if you're a socially inept loser. That's on you.
I was not a socially inept loser. I introduced myself properly and was as respectful as I could be. But from the moment I walked in the door, they didn't smile at me one single time. And when I was already feeling confused and a little shaken up, your mom pulled me aside and said she needed to talk to me in private. And you know what she said? She said that she was concerned that I was only interested in Sebastian for his money.
Okay, I'm waiting for the shocking part. I mean, that's just true, right?
I'm getting there. She then told me that you had told her some very unsettling things about me and my past. Like, for example, the fact that I'm a dirty, rotten gold digger who's just looking to use their son.
Aw, man, she really went and spilled the beans to you?
I told her right away that that wasn't true because it's a total pack of lies. I explained that Sebastian and I are planning to both work, that we're building an equal partnership. But even after that, I could tell she didn't fully believe me. So then I asked her if she had any other concerns about me and if there was anything else you had told her. She said you also told her that I had previously feigned interest in a wealthy man, drained his savings, and dumped him after I had sucked him dry. So, tell me, Christy, why on earth would you go and make up such a ridiculous story about me?
I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. Isn't it obvious? I had to stop this ridiculous marriage somehow, and that seemed like the easiest way.
You think lying about my past and poisoning your parents against me is the easy way? Why would you even want to do something like that?
Because unlike you, I'm actually interested in my brother's happiness. I'm not letting him marry some nobody like you. He deserves so much better.
Okay, well, I read you loud and clear, Christy. I know exactly how you feel about me. But just like I told you before, it doesn't change a thing. Sebastian and I love each other. We've chosen to build a life together. So please, I am begging you, stop interfering. I've been trying so hard to clear things up with your family, to fix what you broke, so don't you dare say one more thing to them about me, understand? Don't make my job any harder.
You're still trying? That's hilarious. You do realize it's pointless, right? Our parents are always going to believe their daughter. You're just some stranger who walked in off the street looking to rip off their son.
Christy, I've had enough. Stop acting like a jealous child. Let your brother make his own decisions. You're not helping him by treating him like he can't think for himself.
Don't act like you know anything about him. You're nothing to Sebastian. He loves me way more than he thinks he loves you. So how about you just get out of our lives before things get even messier for you?
Are you even hearing yourself right now?
I'm not messing around with you, Ashley. If you keep pushing this marriage, if you keep trying to ruin what I have with my brother, I'll go straight to your company and tell them everything. Let's see how long you last once they hear about the kind of person you really are.
That's blackmail. You do know that, right?
Call it whatever you want. I'm not losing him to you.
You know what? If this was just about being afraid of losing your brother, I could understand that. But this is obsession. And I will not let you destroy my entire life just because you can't handle change.
Then break off the engagement. Walk away. If you really cared about him, you'd think about what he wants.
Fine, let's do that. Let's ask him. If Sebastian tells me he wants to call it off and break up, then you win. I'll walk away quietly and you'll never see me again. But until then, I'm staying right here.
Wow, what a waste of time. I don't need to ask him how he feels. We're family. I already know he's on my side.
You think this attitude of yours is actually concern for him? You think this is sibling affection? No, it's just your selfish obsession.
That's not true.
If you really believe that, then there's no point talking to you anymore. Clearly, nothing I say is going to get through to you. So I'll just let you two settle this between yourselves.
Huh? What do you mean?
God damn it, Christy, this is the last time I'm gonna tell you this. Knock this nonsense off right this instant.
Hey, Sebastian, what's up?
Don't what's up me, Christy.
Geez, Sebastian, somebody's grumpy. Did you have a bad day? What's got you so upset?
Why am I upset? Maybe because you're doing everything in your power to sabotage my engagement. Why won't you just be happy for us?
You seriously don't get it, do you? You told me I was the most important person in your life. You said I was your favorite, that you loved me more than anyone else.
Christy, what are you talking about?
You said it. I remember you saying it.
I do care about you. You're my sister. I've always cared about you. That's not the issue.
Exactly. So why are you throwing that away just because some random woman came into your life?
It's not like that. You don't get it at all. I chose Ashley. I fell in love with her. She didn't force herself into my life. I invited her in. Right now, the most important person to me is her.
How can you say that to me? She's just using you. You're being completely manipulated and you don't even see it.
She's not manipulating me. If anything, the reverse is true. I was the one who kept asking her out over and over again until she finally agreed to give me a chance.
No, that's a lie. You're lying because you don't want to admit she's not even that special. She's average at best. What does she even have going for her?
You want to know what she's got going for her? She's the single most incredible woman in the world to me. She works hard. She's kind to everyone. She doesn't flaunt it, but she has this quiet strength. She's a little clumsy, a little awkward, but she's real. And I love her for exactly who she is.
Stop it! I don't want to hear this. She's tricking you, Sebastian. Why won't you believe me? She's just after your money and you're too blind to realize it.
Huh? Yeah, once again, you've got it completely backwards. Ashley's way more financially stable than I am, honestly.
What? She's a temp worker. How is that even possible?
There's a reason for that. She lost both of her parents when she was really young. She was raised by her grandparents on her dad's side. They didn't have much, and she had to give up college. That's why getting a full-time position was so difficult for her. But despite all that, she's worked nonstop since she was a teenager. She's saved every dollar. She's been financially independent since high school.
So what? That kind of saving doesn't add up to much.
You'd be surprised. She made something out of every little bit. She's lived within her means, worked hard, and built a stable life without needing to rely on anyone. She doesn't need me for money. That's what makes her different. That's why I respect her. She's not the kind of person who chooses a man for his wallet.
But she's trying to take you away from me. She can't do that. I won't let her.
She's not taking anything away. She was honestly excited to meet you. She kept saying she hoped you two could get along. She was looking forward to becoming family.
Family? With her? You can't be serious.
I am, but you made that impossible. She went into that conversation wanting to connect with you, and you threw it back in her face. She's hurt, and me? I'm really more pissed off.
What? You can't get mad at me. I'm your little sister.
You hurt someone I love, Christy. You crossed a line. You've made things miserable for Ashley and me, so I'm putting my foot down.
No, don't say that. I'm your family. I'm the one who's always been by your side. No one cares about you more than I do.
That's not love, Christy. You're not doing this for me. You're doing it for yourself. If you actually cared, you'd support me instead of tearing me down.
So what? You're really gonna go through with this?
Yeah, no matter what you try to do, I'm marrying Ashley. And you know what else? You're not invited to the wedding.
No, you don't mean that.
I do. I'm done watching you hurt her just to get your way. This is my life, and you're not going to control it anymore.
Please, open your eyes, Sebastian. No one cares about you the way I do.
That's where you're wrong. You haven't been thinking about me at all.
You psychopath! You freak! I can't believe you did this to me!
And what did I do to you, pray tell?
Don't play dumb with me. Your wedding was today, wasn't it?
I don't recall inviting you to the ceremony, so I don't think that information is any business of yours.
Shut your freaking mouth, you liar! You gave me a fake date for the wedding!
Oh, Christy, I am so sorry that things had to turn out this way. Yes, I put together a fake invitation for the wedding and hand-delivered it to your parents' house. And I don't think I need to tell you this, but yes, your mom was aware it was a fake. She was just as afraid as I was that you would crash the wedding and cause a scene, so we worked together to hide the truth from you.
So you were working with her? I knew it! Both my parents suddenly got all dressed up and went out. Of course I thought it was the wedding.
Well, they did go out to dinner at a nice restaurant, actually. So the fancy clothes weren't just for show.
So that means the wedding is happening some other day?
Yes, that's correct. Maybe it's already taken place, or maybe it hasn't yet. Who knows?
Stop teasing me! Tell me when it really is!
Again, I really wish I didn't have to do this. The invitation was a test. If you had simply let it go, then I was planning on actually inviting you.
What?
It's totally not my fault, but my presence in Sebastian's life is clearly causing a rift between you two. So I felt guilty and wanted to do what I could to repair that rift. Again, if you had just kept your mouth shut, then that would have been my sign that we could trust you. I'd tell Sebastian you passed the test and invite you to the wedding. But sadly, that's not going to work out. Please, Christy, let Sebastian and I go. Forget all about us and find your own happiness.
And who the hell are you to say something like that to me?
Because I can't stand seeing the pitiful state you're in.
You've got to be kidding me!
Please don't do anything else reckless. That's all I'm asking. This is the last request I'll ever make of you.
Just how much is enough for you, huh?
I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
Don't give me that! You didn't just take Sebastian from me, now you've turned my parents against me too!
I'm really sorry, but I honestly don't know what you mean. I haven't done anything like that.
You liar! I just got kicked out of my own house thanks to you! You went and told my parents that I was planning on crashing the wedding, didn't you?
Of course I did. I coordinated with your mother and I gave her an honest update. She deserved to know what was going on, especially when it concerned their son's wedding.
And because of that, they totally lost it! They were furious! They told me I was a disgrace and that they never wanted to speak to me again!
Wow, they disowned you?
Oh, was that not clear enough for you? Can you even begin to imagine what it feels like to lose your own parents? I don't deserve this! It's too much!
Considering what you did, I'd say it's 100% fair.
What? Literally how?
You were trying to drag your family into your plot to ruin our wedding.
You knew about that?
You didn't think I'd find out? You were going around telling all your relatives that I was a con artist, a prostitute, and all sorts of other lies. Because of that, we had relatives calling Sebastian's parents non-stop, suggesting that we call off the engagement.
I had to do something! If I didn't, then Sebastian was going to end up marrying you!
Your parents had to have the same conversation with over a dozen different people, assuring them that it was all lies and I'm not, among other things, a prostitute. They were humiliated. They told me they've never been more embarrassed. And the worst part is, some of them still believe you. You single-handedly ruined more than one of your parents' relationships.
I didn't think it would be that big of a deal.
Well, it did, and the worst part is, they still tried to protect you. They held back because you're their daughter. But when they found out you were planning to storm the wedding, that was it. They hit their breaking point.
So that's what pushed them over the edge?
Yes, but it wasn't just that moment. They told me they've been dealing with this kind of behavior from you for years.
Well, fine, blame me for everything, whatever, but now what am I supposed to do? I don't have a job, I don't have any money, I was relying on my parents for everything. And now I don't have anywhere to go, this is your fault!
No, Christy, it's yours. The damage was already done before I even came into the picture.
No, you're wrong, everything was perfect before you ruined it!
I'm sure it seemed perfect to you, seeing as though you were just leeching off your parents.
Don't talk like you understand anything about me. You don't know what it's like.
I don't need to, because this was never about me. It was always about how you never wanted Sebastian to grow up or move on.
That's not true. I love him. He's my brother.
Then why didn't you try to better yourself? If you admired him so much, why didn't you try to build your own path like he did?
Well, I mean, that's kinda different.
It doesn't really matter anymore, though. Sebastian said he's done with you for good after this.
No! You mean he's really gonna turn his back on me?
And you have only yourself to blame. So, this is the end, Christy. Never message either me or Sebastian again.
This isn't the end, I promise you!
Hello, Christy. It's been a while.
Huh? Who's this?
It's Ashley, you know, Sebastian's wife.
Oh, right, you. So, how's Sebastian these days?
We're doing just fine. Sebastian's been doing great at work, and things are good at home, too.
You still doing your little temp job or whatever?
Actually, I haven't been working since last month.
Ha! There it is! I knew it! You went on and on about working together and building a life as equals, but look what happened! The second you tied the knot, you went back on your word and started being the parasite I always knew you'd be!
That's not true at all. Sebastian and I both agreed that I should quit.
Right, I bet he's kicking himself right now. He's probably thinking, damn, I should have listened to my sister!
That's not even remotely the case. Sebastian couldn't be happier with the situation.
Oh, really? What makes you so sure?
Because I didn't quit working for no reason. I'm pregnant.
What?
Yes, I'm carrying Sebastian's child, so I'm taking time off to focus on a healthy pregnancy and prepare to give birth.
So what? You expect me to be impressed? You think this is something to brag about?
Not at all. This isn't about boasting. I'm contacting you because I have something very important to tell you.
Then make it quick.
I'm suing you.
What? Are you kidding me? What is this about? Are you still mad about me trying to mess up your wedding? Jeez, talk about holding a grudge. That was a year ago.
No, my case against you is something else entirely.
Then what is it?
Over the past few months, I've received a disturbing amount of hate on my Instagram. At first, it was just petty name-calling and cruel comments. I tried to ignore it. But then, it escalated. I started getting death threats.
So what? People post crap online all the time.
And that's why I went to the police. I also consulted with a lawyer. We filed for a disclosure request, and guess what? We traced the account back to you.
What? You went to the cops? But why would you do that?
It was the only way to protect myself and my family. Unfortunately, the police say there's not enough to pursue it criminally, so I'll be suing you in civil court. I hope you're prepared to pay up, because I have a very strong case.
Hold on, you can't do that. Do you have any idea what my life's been like?
No, and I don't care.
I have to get payday advance loans every month just to pay my bills. And now I have to pay for your stupid lawsuit?
If you had all that free time to send me death threats, maybe you should have been working instead.
But you stole Sebastian from me!
How many times do I have to say this? Sebastian and I fell in love. We made our decisions together. You keep acting like I manipulated him, but that's never been true.
What's Sebastian saying? He's trying to talk you out of suing me, right?
No, he was the one who encouraged me to consult with the police in the first place.
What did you do to my Sebastian? Where is he? He used to be my hero. He used to protect me from bullies. And now he's teaming up with one? And you want to sue me? How about I sue you for turning my brother into a bully?
You're wrong. Sebastian hasn't changed at all. He's still the same kind, gentle person who protects the people he loves. The difference is you, Christy. You've changed. Those jerky guys who used to pick on you in middle school? That's you now. You're the one who's picking on the people he loves now, and he doesn't like it one bit.
No, it's not. I'm not the bad guy. You are. Why doesn't anybody believe me? Why won't anybody help me? Sebastian, your phone. I want to talk to him. I need to talk to him.
No, Christy. You know what you need? Help. Get some before it's too late. After that, Christy was ordered by the court to pay damages for the defamation and threats she had posted online. As a result, her already difficult life became even more unstable. She now scrapes by doing multiple part-time jobs just to stay afloat, barely managing to cover her daily expenses. The financial burden has been crushing, but even more concerning is her emotional state. According to what I've heard, her mental health has deteriorated significantly. She's moved on from attacking me to attacking, well, just about everyone. Even now, she continues to post hateful comments and personal attacks on the social media accounts of public figures late into the night. As for me, I was blessed with the safe delivery of a beautiful baby boy. Sebastian is working hard every day, completely devoted to giving our child the best possible future. What happened with Christy taught me something important. Loving your family doesn't mean controlling them. It means respecting them as individuals. That's the kind of relationship I want to build with my husband and our son. One rooted in love, not dependence. I will do everything in my power to make sure our child grows up in a home where he feels safe, supported, and never alone. Audrey, can I have a moment?
Oh, why are you texting me? We're inside the same house.
There's something I wanted to secretly tell you.
I see. What's the matter?
Let me thank you first.
Thank me?
Thank you for being here to celebrate our new home.
Oh my, it's my pleasure to be here. It's a beautiful house.
Our last house was so shabby to the point where we couldn't live in it. So, we're very excited to get to live in such a spacious, beautiful house.
I definitely envy you for that.
We get to live here thanks to Tommy. He's paying for the entire cost. He's such a wonderful son.
You're right. I'm very proud to have a husband like Tommy.
I'm thinking about ordering sushi for dinner. I wish Harry could be here too, but I guess it can't be helped since he had to work.
Of course. Maybe we can gather everyone and do another party. Anyway, how can I help to get ready? Should I cook a side dish?
No way! I'm not letting you have sushi!
What do you mean by that?
The daughter-in-law is a stranger, so you're not allowed inside the new house. Go home!
What? What do you mean?
I'm telling you that you're not allowed in the house. This house is for our family, so we can't have you in here. I'm texting you because I wanted to say this to you.
A stranger? What do you mean by that? I'm Tommy's wife.
Well, I guess you're legally my daughter, but I don't consider you my daughter at all. The only people I consider my family are my husband and my sons. Everyone else is a stranger.
Are you saying that Harry's wife and I aren't your family?
That's right. So I want you gone already. Besides, I don't recall inviting you to begin with.
Well, I thought I had the right to be here too.
Of course not. You're a stranger. So I want you to secretly leave right now. I'll make sure to explain it to Tommy about this.
That's ridiculous. I can't drive, so I can't go home by myself.
Why don't you call a cab then?
I mean, do you realize how much I'd end up spending if I were to go home from this house?
What is it? Are you telling me to pay for it? How bold of you to ask when you showed up when you weren't even invited.
That wasn't what I was trying to say, though.
You keep relying on Tommy and I just hate it.
It's not like I always rely on him for everything. We support each other with work and housework.
You're lying. Anyway, I want you to leave right now.
Tommy, can I have a moment?
Huh? Why are you texting me?
There's something I can't tell you in front of your mother.
What is it?
I'm going home first by myself.
What? Why?
Well, your mother told me to leave.
Why? Were you and Mom not getting along?
As far as I was aware, I thought I was getting along with your parents well, but she suddenly told me to leave, and I'm surprised.
Seriously? But then you don't have to leave. I can talk to my mom about this. I can't believe she's kicking you out.
No, I don't mind that. I don't want to make her owe me anything.
But this is just impossible.
It's okay. I didn't have a good relationship with my parents. I wanted to do this for the sake of your parents for accepting me as their family, so I wouldn't have minded at all. But since that was how I felt, I'm in shock.
I'm really sorry. Are you really leaving?
Yeah, I think I should keep a distance for a while before I talk to your mother again. Maybe I did something that made her upset about me.
But then she doesn't have to kick you out.
Yeah, you're right, but I'm still going to leave. Your mother might say something about me, but I hope you don't take her words for it.
Of course, I'm on your side, Audrey.
Thanks. I'm going to leave now. Ma'am, about the other day. What is it? We had a great time with family members only. I'm glad to hear that, but would you let me talk to you about the fact that you kicked me out of the house? I've been worried that I've done something to upset you this entire time. But I just can't think of anything. We used to be so close, but why is this happening? I want you to tell me the reason. Oh, are you telling me that you can't recall anything? No, I'm sorry, but I can't think of anything. I envy you for having such a bold personality. I'm sorry, will you please tell me? If it's something I can fix, I'm willing to fix it right away. Oh, is that so? In that case, I'd like you to take care of it immediately. Yes, please. I'm upset about the fact that you've been taking money from Tommy all this time. Huh? What is that? I haven't been taking any money from Tommy. How so? You're living off of Tommy's income, right? That's considered theft. Hold on a second. I have a job too. Besides, we're a married couple. Isn't it only natural that we support each other? That's it. You've been taking advantage of the fact that you're his wife to do whatever you want. No, that's not true. As a mother, I feel very bad for Tommy. Harry, too. A stranger keeps spending his hard-earned money. I said we're not strangers. A married couple is family. I don't agree with that. My husband and I are the only family that those boys have. All other people are strangers. That includes you. Does that mean I'm not allowed to be at your house anymore? Of course not. You're a stranger. Don't ever come to our house or even come close. I need you to promise me that. Okay. Don't you dare ever show your face to us again. Then I won't ever see you again, correct? Hold on a second. Stop ending this conversation under your discretion. What do you mean by that? You said you'll fix your problem, right? So fix it. I told you that I won't be at your house anymore. That's not enough. I want you to divorce Tommy. Why? I'm not going to do that. His income needs to be spent to support his family. Just the way he bought that house for us, he needs to spend all his income on us. And for that, I want you to be gone, since you're in our way. Do you understand? You just want to keep Tommy's income to yourself. So what? I'm his family, so it's normal. My husband and I are getting older, and when that happens, it'll cost a lot. We need to secure a source of income. I've already made up my mind that we'll rely on Harry after we rely on Tommy. My goodness. You're using the fact that they're your family just to take advantage of them. They're my sons, so it's only natural for them to take care of their parents. I'm not giving them the luxury of spending on their wives. So, this is your true self. So what? No, that's enough. Moving forward, I'd like to fix some things. Okay, please do so. What on earth is going on?
What is this all of a sudden? I'm busy.
I suddenly received a mortgage payment reminder from the real estate agency.
I see. It's the mortgage for that house, so make sure you pay it.
What are you talking about? I thought you bought that house for us. Weren't you done paying it off?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm just an office worker. I can't afford to pay for a house like that with cash. Of course we had to finance it.
But why are you charging me? You promised to buy that house for me.
Well, you begged me that the old house was deteriorating and you couldn't live there anymore, and that's why I agreed to it. But honestly, I don't earn enough income to buy a new house.
Huh? So how did you buy this house?
Audrey was the one who bought that house for you.
What are you talking about? That's not possible. There's no way she'd be making that much income.
I'm not sure what makes you say that, but Audrey works for a major company and she makes more income than me.
Huh?
She's been saving up, too, and she spent her savings for the down payment.
Why would she do that?
It was because I couldn't afford it and because she cared about you guys. Audrey doesn't get along with her parents, so she was considering you guys her real family. And she was hoping to live in that house with the two of you in the future.
Live with us?
That's right. You're both getting older and someone is gonna have to take care of you. And when that happens, we were considering to move in with you guys to take care of you. That's how much she was being considerate of you guys.
I had no idea.
And yet you guys said that Audrey wasn't even part of the family and you kicked her out. And that's why Audrey hates you now.
Is that true?
Why would I lie about this? The payment reminder proves what I said, right?
Oh no! Audrey, is it true that you were the one who bought this house?
Did Tommy tell you about it?
Yes, he did.
Yes, it's true. I was the one who made the purchase.
But you told me that Tommy bought this house.
We decided to pretend that it was him because you asked him. We figured that you won't have to feel bad about anything if we were to tell you that your son was the one who bought that house.
Are you saying that you were keeping quiet for our sake?
Sure.
If you cared about us so much, why are you treating us like this?
It was because you kicked me out of that house. I considered you my family, but you said that I'm not, right? Then why would I have to pay the mortgage for the sake of a stranger? Isn't that simply ridiculous?
But then, we can't afford to pay the mortgage that's being thrown at us out of nowhere.
That's not my problem. You and your husband can work together to figure something out.
Hold on a second. We can't afford so much.
Please figure something out. What happened to the money that you got from selling the old house? Even if the house was deteriorated, I heard the land was worth a lot.
We already spent it all.
What? But it hasn't been too long since you sold that house.
We spent it all on buying a new car and furniture. You came to our house, couldn't you tell?
Now that you mention, I remember seeing a lot of gorgeous furniture. Well, in that case, please figure something out on your own. I'm sure you can afford the mortgage if you get a job.
You're kidding me! Why would I have to do that?
If you want to continue living in that house, you don't have the time to be complaining about it. I'm excusing myself at this time.
Hey, what is Tommy doing right now? What is this all of a sudden?
Just tell me.
Tommy has been doing just fine. He's accomplished a lot at work. And he stands a chance for a promotion, so he's been motivated. So what?
Hey, I need you to tell him to see me.
Oh, is he refusing to see you?
I've been reaching out to him, but he's been brushing me off. I'm his beloved family member, and he can't be treating me like this.
I don't know how to feel about a mother who's begging for money from that beloved family member, though.
Are you aware?
Of course, we're a married couple, so we make sure we share all information. He said you're giving him trouble because you keep begging for money every time he hears from you. Ma'am, didn't I tell you to figure something out on your own? Did your husband say anything about this?
We can't afford to live on his income only. That's why I'm relying on my son.
Is that so? The mortgage isn't that high anyway. As long as you watch out on how you spend, there shouldn't be any problem.
I know exactly how to spend my money.
Even then, I suggest you stop relying on Tommy.
Why?
Tommy says that he doesn't want anything to do with the two of you from now on.
Huh?
This means that he's cutting ties with you.
What? Why would he cut ties with us?
It was because you kicked me out of the house, but he's mostly upset about the fact that you demanded a divorce.
Oh, I mean...
I don't want to hear any excuses. You demanded that we get a divorce. We love each other. Even though you're his mother, he couldn't forgive the fact that you were trying to make us divorced. Tommy also said that he was just over with you. That's why he's not giving you any money and he's not responding to your calls.
My goodness!
So, please don't reach out to us moving forward.
Do you really think this is okay for you to cut ties with us?
You and I are strangers, right? We've pretty much cut ties already. That's why I won't be stopping Tommy from cutting ties with you.
No way! This is impossible! We can't afford to pay the mortgage!
How about you get a job?
I'm in my 60s! No one is willing to hire me!
Well, I don't think that's true, but you might face some challenges.
Anyway, we can't afford to live if we don't do anything about this.
Then you should stop whining and start taking action to earn money.
You didn't have to do this!
Can you please stop texting me? I thought we were strangers.
I know that. It's not like I'm texting you because I want to. Something happened, and I have to text you, so I'm reaching out even though I don't want to.
What is it?
We decided to sell the house.
What? But it's only been 2 months since you moved in.
We have no choice. We can't possibly afford the mortgage. And so we talked to the real estate agent, and he said that we should sell the house immediately and use that money as part of the repayment.
I see. I guess you can do that.
You caused so much trouble to us.
But you were so happy about it.
We were happy because we thought we'd live here for free. If we had to pay a penny, I wouldn't have wanted to live in that house.
Well, I only paid for it. The house itself was something that fulfilled all your requests. Why do you have to say it like that?
I'm saying it because this whole thing is pathetic. I don't understand what makes you think you can talk to me like that.
Okay.
Besides, I don't care about any of this. I'm upset because of what happened after that.
What happened?
So, since we don't have the house anymore, we were looking for somewhere to move in.
Sure, and what did you do?
So, we decided to rely on Harry.
I see. I get it.
Do you get it? Because you told Harry about all the things you had to say. And he refused to let us move into his house. We're going to be homeless if we don't do anything about this. How are you going to be responsible for this?
Responsible? I don't have to be responsible for anything. You're in trouble because you did this to yourself.
You're kidding! It's because you told all those lies to Harry.
That's a misunderstanding. I only told him the truth. You said you wanted to isolate Harry from his wife, just so you can keep his income all for yourself.
I never.
Are you going to say you never said that? I can perhaps pull up our text history. At first, Harry said he couldn't believe me, but I showed him our text conversation and he believed me at the end.
That must be why he decided to refuse to let us move in with him. We used to be so close to each other.
Any man would get mad when their beloved wife is being neglected like that. Harry cherishes his wife very much, too.
Then, does that mean Harry won't change his mind no matter what I say?
I would suppose so. Needless to say, we're not changing our minds either.
Why not? This was all your fault.
I'm not responsible for anything. Tommy and Harry ended up hating you because you did this to yourself.
All I wanted to do was to spend time with my family.
To you, the only family members are Tommy and Harry, right? I won't be saying anything about that at this point, but then at least I was considering you and your husband my family. That's why I spent my savings to buy a house for you. And I planned on supporting you when you got older.
Tommy told me.
And other than that, I was hoping that I could support you in any way. It was all for the sake of the family. And how exactly were you seeing that? Have you ever been thankful about any of it, even by just a bit?
Of course I was.
That said, you treated me the way you did. Then I can only say that your soul is rotten. I probably won't ever see you again.
Oh my.
Of course, I'm obligated to protect my family. I hope you and your husband support each other to make a living from now on. After that, Tommy's parents have started living in a small apartment. Although they sold the house, they still had some mortgage to pay off, so they could barely afford to live. His mother had been living as she worked part-time, but because of the poor financial situation, their marriage had gone sour and they're fighting every day. I heard that they currently don't talk to each other while they're stuck with each other without any other choice. As for me, Tommy and I have been leading on a happy life. Because I bought the house, I wasn't left with any savings. But Tommy was successfully promoted and we're now earning more income. So, I think we'll be just fine. Once we save up enough again, I'm hoping that we could buy our own house next time. When I saw his mother's house, I realized how nice it is to own a house. So, Tommy and I talked about it, and we're currently supporting each other so we can accomplish that goal together.
I just found out you're living with Melissa. Why are you bothering your sister like this? You've always been such a disappointment.
What? What are you talking about?
I can't believe you're taking advantage of your sister's kindness again, after everything she's done for you over the years.
I honestly have no idea what you mean. How am I taking advantage of her?
Melissa told me she moved into that luxury penthouse, but I hadn't been able to visit until today. She said that she was busy getting settled in. I was so proud when she told me about her promotion. Then I found out you're living there too.
I see. I think I understand what's going on now. When exactly did she tell you about this?
Last month, when we had lunch, she was so excited about it. She said that's why she couldn't invite me over sooner. She wanted to make sure everything was perfect before I visited their new home.
And she mentioned I was staying there with her too?
No, that was the surprise. She didn't want to upset me, so she didn't tell me at first. Your sister is so thoughtful, unlike you.
Thoughtful, right. And what exactly did she say about my living situation?
That you had nowhere to go, so she and her husband Tyler are letting you stay with them. That you lost your apartment after your roommate moved out, and that you couldn't afford a place on your own with your entry-level salary. Is that why you never invite me to see where you live? Because you're always between places? Aren't you embarrassed to be such a burden on your sister and her husband at your age?
Wow, that's quite a story she's told you. I don't even have a roommate. I never did.
Don't try to deny it. I saw your things there with my own eyes.
Yes, my things are there because it's my apartment, not Melissa's.
Stop with the excuses. You've been drifting from job to job for years. There's no way you could afford that kind of place.
So that's what she told you. Mom, you seem to completely believe her, but that's not right at all.
Oh, not right? What are you trying to say? Are you calling your sister a liar or something?
I'm saying the facts are different from what you believe.
You always do this. You've been jealous of your sister's success since high school.
That penthouse is my place, for starters.
What? What are you talking about? You expect me to believe that? You've barely held down a job longer than 6 months. I am shocked Melissa even invited me over without telling you. She probably knew you'd try to claim it was yours or something ridiculous. Will you stop talking nonsense? It's her place, not yours.
Mom, I've had the same job for 5 years now.
You told me you were working at that coffee shop just last year.
That was 7 years ago. I haven't worked there since I got my degree.
There's no way a single woman in her 30s like you could afford a luxury penthouse. Melissa and Tyler both have excellent careers. Tyler just got that big promotion at his investment firm. They showed me pictures of their company party last month. You're mooching off Melissa, and now you're lying to me, too? Who would believe such a ridiculous story?
Well, I didn't expect you to believe me anyway. You never listen to anything I say. You've always favored Melissa and taken her side, even when we were little.
That's not true. I've always supported both my daughters.
When? Name one time you took my side over hers.
This isn't about taking sides. This is about you living in reality.
But it's the truth. That penthouse is mine and not Melissa's. I bought it last year after my promotion to senior director.
Senior director? Of what? The local cafe?
Why don't you ask Melissa directly about what I do? Ask her who owns the penthouse. See how she reacts.
I don't need to. I know my daughters. Melissa has always been honest and straightforward. You've always been creative with the truth. You really need to get your act together.
Excuse me?
When are you going to grow up? You are 33 years old and you still can't support yourself. Be more like your sister. Get married, start a family, buy a home. Be a normal adult.
So unless I follow that exact life path, I'm a failure?
It's the natural progression of life. Otherwise, you'll keep being a burden to me.
A burden to you? How am I a burden to you?
I worry about you constantly. What will happen to you when I'm gone? Not just me, but to Melissa, too. She's already taking care of you now. You're nothing but dead weight to this family. A parasite. That's what you are.
Stop making assumptions and saying such awful things. You have no idea what my life is actually like. You don't know anything about me.
What don't I know? I raised you. I know everything about you. I'm your mother. I know you're 33 and still drifting through life. No husband, no children, no stability.
You never tried to know me. That's why you have no idea what my current life is like. When was the last time you asked about my job, or my friends, or anything I care about? Am I wrong? You don't know a single thing about me.
I ask about your life all the time.
No, you ask if I'm dating anyone. That's different. You were never interested in me. As long as you could dote on Melissa, that was enough for you.
That is completely unfair. I have always loved both my daughters equally.
Your actions say otherwise.
I don't understand what you're trying to say, but you need to move out of that apartment immediately. You can't keep taking advantage of your sister's generosity.
What? Move out? It's my apartment. How many times do I need to tell you? I'm not leaving.
Stop lying to stay there. It's pathetic and manipulative. Melissa invited me to move in with them. She's such a thoughtful daughter, wanting to take care of her mother.
Oh, really? Move in where?
What do you mean, where? The penthouse, obviously. The place you've been squatting in. The penthouse that belongs to Melissa, not you.
This is unbelievable. You're being ridiculous.
Oh, look who's talking. The girl who can't even afford her own apartment is trying to claim she owns a penthouse. It's obviously impossible for you to own it. How would you have gotten the down payment? The mortgage?
I've been saving and investing since college.
With what money? Your barista tips? If you're so determined not to leave, I'll come over tomorrow to sort this out myself. Melissa seems troubled by the situation, too. She's too kind to kick you out herself.
What? Melissa is troubled? She's too kind to kick me out of my own home? Why tomorrow? Hold on. I'll show you the reality of the situation.
Learn to stand on your own feet, you leech.
This conversation is pointless.
You're the one being pointless. We'll discuss this tomorrow. Try to have your things packed by then.
Melissa, why did you invite Mom over without telling me? If you're going to invite someone to my home, at least give me a heads up.
Sorry. I didn't think it would be a big deal. She is our mother after all.
It wouldn't have been if you'd told me the truth about who owns this place.
Oh, that. I was going to tell her eventually. Mom really insisted on coming over. She's been asking about our new place for weeks.
Our new place? So you're telling her we both own it?
Not exactly. I might have implied it was more my place than yours.
And why are you telling her such ridiculous lies? She thinks I'm some kind of freeloader living off your charity.
It's not that bad. I just told her you were staying with us temporarily.
Temporarily? I've owned this place for over a year.
Look, you know how Mom is. She always had higher expectations for me. If I told her you owned a luxury penthouse, she'd wonder why I don't.
So instead, you lied and made me look like a complete failure?
I wouldn't say failure, just going through a rough patch.
And what's this about her moving in with us? When were you planning to discuss that with me?
It just came up in conversation. Mom's been lonely living by herself. Dad's been gone 3 years now, and that house she currently lives in is too big for her. She wants to live with us. It would only be for a little while until she finds her own place.
But I don't want to live with her, and you guys don't even have a place of your own, do you? You and Tyler have been here for 8 months now. The temporary stay keeps getting longer.
What? We have this penthouse too, don't we? We've made it our home too.
You know this is my place, right? I'm the one who pays the mortgage. I'm the one whose name is on the deed.
But we're family. It's our place now, isn't it? We're family, so let's all get along. What's yours is mine, what's mine is yours. Isn't that how it works?
That's not how property ownership works, Melissa. I let you stay here because you said you needed a place for a few weeks. That was 8 months ago.
But we've been contributing.
You buy groceries occasionally. That's not the same as paying rent or the mortgage. Melissa, you're being completely unreasonable here. I'm not being nitpicky here. This is a serious issue that we're dealing with.
Tyler said the same thing, that you might get upset about Mom moving in.
Has Tyler found a job yet? It's been 6 months since he was between positions.
He's been to several interviews, but that's none of my business. We don't pry into your finances, do we? Besides, whose place it is doesn't matter. Let's all live together happily. One big happy family.
Mom seemed to want me to move out from my own house, not for us all to live together.
Oh, really? Well, maybe that's for the best. Then I guess you'll have to go. Mom needs some stability in her life.
Are you being serious right now? You want me to move out of my own home so that Mom can move in?
When you put it that way, it sounds so harsh. Think of it as helping our family. You always said you wanted to travel more anyway.
I just can't keep up with you and Mom's twisted logic anymore. This is beyond ridiculous.
It's not that bad. You make good money. You can afford another place. Mom's coming back tomorrow. We can talk about it then. All 3 of us, like adults.
Like adults? You're lying to Mom about whose apartment this is.
It's just a little white lie. No one's getting hurt.
I'm getting hurt. My own mother called me a parasite today.
Mom can be a bit dramatic. You know how she is. Just sleep on it. Everything will work out just fine.
This is not going to work out the way you think.
Now do you understand? This is what happens when you talk back to your mother.
I can't believe you just slapped me. Slapping your daughter without even listening to her side? What century are we in?
Don't be so dramatic. It was barely a tap, and you deserved it for your attitude.
My attitude? I'm trying to explain the truth about my apartment.
There you go again with these lies. It's your bad attitude that's keeping you from fitting into society. No wonder you can't even keep a relationship.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look at you, 33 years old, unmarried, unemployed, living off your sister. If you had listened to me years ago, you'd have a family by now.
I'm not unemployed. I'm the senior director of international operations at my company.
Oh, please, I'm not falling for your fantasies.
You slap and kick me out without even knowing that I've been letting my sister and her husband stay in my penthouse out of kindness. Is that what a mother does to her daughter? Even with your favoritism towards Melissa, this is too cruel.
Favoritism? I have always treated you both equally. It's not my fault Melissa turned out better.
Better? She and Tyler are drowning in debt.
There you go with more lies. Melissa told me Tyler just got a promotion.
When did she tell you that?
Last month. She showed me pictures of them at the company gala.
That was from last year, before he was fired for embezzlement.
How dare you make up such a horrible thing about your sister? I'll be living with them now instead of you, so get out, parasite. Pack your things and leave by tomorrow.
This is my home. I'm not leaving.
It's Melissa's home and she agrees you should leave. Don't make me call the police to remove you.
Go ahead, call them. The deed is in my name.
Stop with these delusions.
You're being so aggressive, but you're going to regret this. When you find out the truth, you'll feel terrible for what you did.
The only thing I regret is not being stricter with you growing up. Maybe then you wouldn't have turned out to be such a failure. If I regret anything, it's giving birth to you. Melissa was always enough.
Wow, I never expected to hear that. My own mother, wishing I was never born.
Finally, something sensible from you.
Since you don't want to think of me as your daughter, let's cut family ties completely. I'll leave the apartment, and you'll never hear from me again.
Completely fine by me. All I need is my daughter Melissa. She's successful, married, and has a beautiful home. She's everything a mother could want. I'll just pretend you never existed. I'll erase your very existence.
Please do. That's best for all of us. I'm tired of trying to earn your approval. I'm tired of being compared to Melissa. I'm tired of being the family disappointment no matter what I achieve.
Achieve? What have you achieved? Mooching off your sister's penthouse at your age is a family disgrace. A parasitic piece of trash like you might as well be homeless. At least then you'd stop being a burden to everyone around you.
Say hi to my sister for me. Tell her the free ride is over.
She'll be thrilled to finally have you out of her home. She's too nice to say it, but you've overstayed your welcome.
I'll take care of the paperwork for the name change on the penthouse tomorrow if you want to live there. And I'll be removing my furniture since it's mine. Everything in this apartment belongs to me.
What are you saying? You're talking like it's your property. Oh, those delusions again. Melissa picked out all that furniture herself.
That's because it is, but I want to cut ties with all of you now. I'll have my lawyer handle everything. I'll leave just like you wanted.
Good. The sooner the better. Don't show your face ever again. Melissa and I will be much happier without you. When will this parasite wake up to reality?
Oh, I'm wide awake to reality. The reality that my family never truly cared about me. Well, by next month, your whole family will be in despair, but it's your own decision, so even if you regret it, you only have yourselves to blame.
What are you blabbing about? Are you threatening us now? You loser. Disappear. And don't try to contact Melissa after this either.
I won't. Don't worry. Goodbye. Thank you for being my family until now. I don't really mean that, but I thought I should say it anyway. Take care. Don't ever contact me again.
As if we would want to. Good riddance.
I'm at work and can't answer calls right now. Please text if it's urgent.
Wait a minute. We need to talk. I've been calling you all day. Why aren't you answering?
Who is this? I thought I cut family ties with you.
Stop playing games. This is serious.
I'm sorry, but I don't recognize this number.
Never mind that. I'm your mother calling you, so call me back immediately. It's been 3 weeks and something isn't right.
I can't take calls right now. I'm working, and you're a stranger to me now. I thought I made myself clear when I left.
This isn't the time for your childish behavior. There is a problem with the apartment.
Not my problem anymore.
Fine. I'll just tell you what I need. What is going on with the rent payments? The building manager came by yesterday.
Yes, what about it?
Why haven't they been paid? He said the account is past due. When I asked Melissa about the name change not going through, she said you handled all that. She seemed confused when I mentioned the rent. She said she thought you were taking care of everything. What's going on? After hearing all that, you still thought the penthouse was yours? Why are we getting eviction notices?
Oh, so the penthouse was mine, but you're in a panic now because you can't even pay the rent? Finally waking up to reality, seeing the truth. Funny how that works.
What do you mean? It really was your place? I'm confused. Melissa said there was some misunderstanding.
There's no misunderstanding. She just straight up lied to you. Of course, I completed all the name change procedures. I transferred everything to Melissa and Tyler as requested. I also changed the rent withdrawal account to Melissa and her husband's, but you should check their bank statement. Last I saw, they had about $3 in it. Hopefully it's increased since then.
What? $3? Only $3? Oh, that can't be right. What are you talking about? Melissa and her husband both work. They have good jobs. Tyler's at that investment firm. There's no way they'd have such a low balance.
That's what Melissa told you, isn't it? She's been lying to you for years.
No, I've seen them dressed for work. I've seen Tyler's company credit card.
Believe whatever you want, but if you want to know the truth, I'll tell you. Though I'm surprised you suddenly care what I have to say.
Please just tell me what's going on. The building manager is threatening eviction.
The truth is, Melissa has a part-time job, but her salary is peanuts. She works 15 hours a week at a clothing store in the mall. It's not even enough to cover her debt payments. She hasn't had a full-time job in 2 years.
What? Debt? She has a debt? What debt?
Credit cards, personal loans, payday advances. They're in debt for over $100,000.
That's impossible! They always take me to nice restaurants. They go on vacations.
Her husband Tyler has been unemployed for 6 months. He doesn't go to work. He sits in coffee shops all day pretending to have interviews. Their combined income is either negative or zero.
What are you saying? That can't be true. I would have noticed something if that was the case.
Would you? You only see what you want to see. They both got addicted to gambling and racked up even more debt. They were trying to get a big win to fix their financial problems. When they ran out of money, they embezzled from their company, got caught, and were fired. Tyler was almost charged with a crime, but the company decided not to press charges. With no money to live on, they came crawling to my place. That's who Melissa and her husband are. The perfect daughter and son-in-law you're so proud of.
This can't be real. Why wouldn't they tell me all of this?
The same reason they lied about the penthouse. They're ashamed, and they know you'd be disappointed. You probably didn't know, but I switched jobs 5 years ago to work at an international firm where I make quite a lot. I'm the senior director of operations for the Asia-Pacific region. My income is substantial enough that I could easily afford that penthouse. You've been looking down on me for not being married, but women have paths in life beyond marriage. I'm successful, Mom, really successful, but you never bothered to ask.
I didn't know. Why didn't you ever tell me? We talk all the time.
We don't talk, you lecture. I tried many times, but you always gave up on listening. You never had time to hear what I had to say. You were too busy talking about Melissa's latest achievements.
Did I? Was I really that bad?
Yes, you were.
But why would Melissa allow this to happen? Why would she lie to me about the penthouse? She'll struggle to make ends meet with you gone. How will they pay the rent now that you're gone?
That answer is very simple, because you moved in to replace me. They expected you to cover everything now that I'm gone.
What? Me?
Yes, you, their new source of income.
Oh, but that's absurd. I'm unemployed and not even receiving Social Security yet. I sold the house to help pay for Melissa's wedding 3 years ago. I've been living on my savings.
That's not their problem, is it? They needed someone to pay the bills after I left. Sorry, but your precious daughter Melissa only sees you as an ATM.
Are you saying Melissa thinks of me that way? That she invited me to move in just to pay their bills?
That's right. Too bad for you. How much have you spent on them since you moved in?
I've paid for all the groceries, utilities, even some new furniture. They said they'd pay me back once Tyler's commission came in. What am I supposed to do? I can't afford $2,000 a month in rent. I've been covering living expenses too, thinking Melissa and Tyler would pay me back eventually. My savings are almost gone.
Well, that's not happening anytime soon. They don't have any money to pay you back. They never did in the first place.
I didn't know, Erica. I'm so sorry. You have to help us, please.
No way.
What? You won't help your family when we're in trouble after everything I've done for you?
What exactly have you done for me, Mom? Belittle me? Compare me to Melissa? Call me a parasite?
Well, that was a mistake. I was wrong.
You chose to move in there yourself. You called me horrible names. You slapped me. You said you regretted giving birth to me. I left just like you wanted me to. And now you want me to help you? That's some nerve.
But we can't survive like this, and I had no idea you made so much money. If I had known, things would have been different.
Would they? Or would you have just asked me for money instead?
That's not fair. I raised you. I admit I was mistaken. I should have been more involved in your life. I should have asked about your career. Can we start over? As a family. I need you, Erica.
I refuse. It's too late for that.
Why not? Families forgive each other. I'm your mother.
In my mind, you are no longer family or my mother. I've completely accepted that we're strangers now. You made your choice when you kicked me out.
What? So you're really abandoning us? After everything we've been through together, I raised you for 18 years by myself after your father left. I worked 2 jobs to put food on the table. Wait, this is very serious, Erica. I can't afford to live. Neither can Melissa. Help me. Please work with your precious oldest sister. She needs you too.
How convenient that you only reach out when you need something. Where was this desperation when you were slapping me?
I made a mistake. People make mistakes. You can't just cut off your family like this.
Watch me. I can't and won't do anything. The penthouse is in Melissa's name now, just like you wanted. The rent payments are her responsibility. Enjoy living with the parasites. Oh wait, that was me, wasn't it?
You're being vindictive. This isn't like you, Erica.
You don't know what I'm like. You never did.
Please reconsider. We're about to be evicted. I have nowhere to go.
I had nowhere to go when you kicked me out. Funny how karma works.
I'll do anything. I'll apologize properly, in person. Just help us with this month's rent while we figure things out.
No, I'm not helping you.
Erica, please, I'm begging you.
I'm blocking this number after this message. Goodbye, Mom. For good this time.
Wait, don't do this!
Afterward, the mother desperately continued to ask for help, but Erica simply blocked her and ended all contact. Erica had already moved and was enjoying her luxurious life alone. She even got engaged to her boyfriend. And her life was going extremely well. Meanwhile, her mother and Melissa's family were in serious trouble. In the end, none of them could make the payments, and they were all evicted from the penthouse. Melissa blamed her mother, stole all their savings, and cut ties with her. The mother lost both her home and her family, but really, she brought it all on herself.